This is BBC 3 Counties Radio.
So, time for a story about a book. A local man from Harpenden has written his first children's book, which is selling here in the UK and in Australia. Darcy Lewis, originally from Western Australia, moved to the UK in 2017. His book is called Goodnight Starry. It's a bedtime picture book for budding stargazers. This book, where did the idea come from?
I mean, I've always been interested in astronomy, and one of my earliest memories growing up in Kalgoorlie in Western Australia was looking up at the huge, big desert night sky.
Is that a prime site for seeing the stars?
Western Australia, and particularly in the desert regions of Western Australia, there's just no light pollution, and stars above you. You really get a massive view of the Milky Way and everything. So growing up as a kid, that was certainly one of my earliest memories, and I think that was part of the reason why I've been interested in astronomy and the planets my life.
I think the book's rather charming, actually. Who illustrated it?
A mate of ours based in Melbourne, Andrew McIntosh. He's worked a lot in doing video game illustrations and things like that. When I was looking for an illustrator for the book, I certainly saw his work, and the sort of whimsical and just very detailed and just beautiful illustrations and work that he does just fitted the book perfectly.
The simple plot is that there's a child going to sleep, and the dad in effect says good night to all the various things that are up in the sky. Listen, I learned stuff. Good night to mighty Mars, Earth's closest little brother, with dust storms blowing high into rusty red skies, a Martian's home is like no other. I also learned that where have I got? So Jupiter, big daddy of all this bunch, an enormous old thing. You are the gas king with a windy bottom that really packs a punch. I mean, it's actually really quite charming, and it brings personality to these planets in our solar system.
I wanted something that was fun and entertaining, and where kids would accidentally learn about, I guess, the order and the structure of the universe and the solar system particularly. So they'll learn one key fact about the planet. They'll learn, I guess, the rough size and the rough distance from the Earth, and then they'll also learn, I guess, the planetary symbol that's attached to it. So there's a lot wrapped up in quite a simple story.
They'll also learn how to say the tricky, how to pronounce the tricky ones correctly.
Exactly. Yes,
especially the last page there.
Yeah.
The book itself is called Goodnight Starry. Where's it available, Darcy?
It's available through, we have publishers who are based in Australia, and they've opened up here, Little Steps Publishing. It's available through our own website, which is www.goodnightstarry.com.
How much does it cost?
Paperback version $6.99, and the hardback version is $11.99.
Have you tried to pop it into the Waterstones in the high street there?
They are available through Waterstones, any bookstore in the UK. At the moment, one of the things we're looking at doing is we're looking to speak to the National Space Centre in Leicester, and also we were recently in the Armagh Observatory in Northern Ireland.
They're very nice in Harpenden Books, that's what I'm trying to say. Go and put Ked round the door and see if they'll stock it for you.
Thank you.
So it's called Goodnight Starry. More information at goodnightstarry.com. If you want to buy it, it's probably the easiest way. And as I say, it is really quite charming, and it's beautifully illustrated, and it teaches you stuff about the planets. What more can you want? Darcy, nice to have had you in the studio. Hopefully no Beast from the East this year for you.
Okay, thank you.
This is BBC 3 Counties Radio. I'm Nick Coffin.